Welcome inside our San Francisco studios. It's Football Weekly, the digital edition. I'm Mike Ham. Rick Neuheisel, Yogi Roth with us. I know you're a social media maven is the best way to describe it. Every single week.
What is he not a maven of?
That's actually a great point as well, because every week I hear from you. You're going over Rick's picks for the Heisman, and of course this is the Heisman edition presented by Nissan. This is your first opportunity to weigh in on your top three candidates. He's had Marcus Mariota hovering in that top three pretty much these last few weeks that we've been doing it. Where does he land in yours?
Well, this is when it matters, right? This is the last few weeks of the season. This is when you're looking for that Heisman moment, and I think Marcus Mariota, coach, I would agree with you. Like many of the times we're together, he's clearly the number one. I have number two. I think it's Jameis Winston. I mean, he's 25-0 as a starter. I get all the off-field stuff. Known Jameis for a long time. Don't agree with any of it. But the fact is, this team has been down in 5 of their last 6 games at halftime, and he's brought them all the way back. He's clearly the leader with the bullseye on their chest. He's my number 2. And at 3, JT Barrett. That's where we'll probably disagree. I think him at Ohio State.
That's an interesting pick, although certainly deserving, because he has had, as you just said, an outstanding season. My 3, obviously, Jameis Winston is number 3. Okay, the guy has found every way to mess up off the field, but he's found every way to win games. I mean, it has been a phenomenal season by their quarterback, and just when you think that the gig is up, he's finally going to run out of all his tricks, he continues to excite Florida State fans at least and find ways to win. Number 2, Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon is a fabulous running back for the University of Wisconsin. He shattered the record just a few weeks ago in just 3 quarters of play against Nebraska, going for 408 yards. But Melvin, that record's already gone. Samaje Perine, the running back from Oklahoma last week, shattered it against Kansas with 427 yards. That aside, though, Melvin Gordon is clearly the best running back, along with Todd Gurley, who now is down because of the ACL injury. And number 1, the guy, Marcus Mariota. He has been phenomenal throughout his entire career. Remember, his first start at Oregon, he went 18 for 19 against Arkansas State to begin the game. Now that he's at the end of his career, or at least at the end of this particular season, we'll wait and see if it's the end of his career. Oregon fans will keep their collective fingers crossed. The bottom line is the guy has electrified college football from start to finish. He continues to amaze, and he's maybe one of the best guys in college football off the field. And the old saying is, when your best players are also your best guys, you've got something special. Oregon has something special.
Gordon's name creeped up 2 weeks ago in a big way because he broke that record. The fact that Perine breaks it again 7 days later, does that take some of that luster off?
I think so. I think people are saying maybe it's just, you know, a sign of the times that run defenses aren't what they used to be, especially when it happens in just 1 week. That record had stood for a long time when Melvin Gordon came along, and all of a sudden it's gone in 1 week. I thought, though, Melvin Gordon was very classy in his, hey, congratulations to that dude.
I agree, and I think that's why I put JT Barrett in the mix. I mean, here's a redshirt freshman who didn't practice at all in training camp, and now all of a sudden has led Ohio State through the ebbs and flows of an actual season to on the brink of making the playoff. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens these last 2 weeks, and to do that without the practice time, without the reps in spring or in fall, to lead this team amid a bunch of turmoil, that's pretty impressive.
The question is it a system? Because remember, Tim Tebow won the Heisman in that same system with Urban Meyer as his head coach. Braxton Miller was the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year a year ago, and now JT Barrett steps in. Is he just wearing the right pair of shoes, or is it just his talent? I agree with you. It's a phenomenal effort by a youngster thrust into the limelight.
Here's the best part. You mentioned Marcus Mariota knocking on the door potentially to the last time we see him on a football field, at least wearing an Oregon uniform. Civil War's around the corner, but we do know December 5th, championship game, Levi Stadium.
Tell
right
them how
the
they can get their tickets.
You can ride with me.
Look at the segue. We got a ride. We get to hitch a ride with Yogi Roth down
to Levi. You and I are stuck
Levi.
Right here.
We got the pre and the post game
coverage. Stuck is the wrong word. But we really look forward to being right here.
But if you want to attend the game, it's a state-of-the-art facility. There's a lot of buzz surrounding Levi Stadium. All you have to do, pack-12.com/tickets for Yogi and Rick. I'm Mike. Thanks for watching us.
It never gets old, does it?
Of Football Weekly, the digital edition. Absolutely not. Love it.